Tiny Cat, I am thanking my Patreon patrons. And I'm about to start the game if I click on the right stuff. Alright, let's go. Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. This game is Final Fantasy for the NES, and we are about to continue from where we last left off, Darlos 9D, dropping everything for stream. Thank you so much for showing up. What's up, Gabriel A. and Rogue FF? Sorry, try to make a joke out of your name. Anyway, last we left off, I think we defeated the Kraken, did we not? Yeah, look at that. We've got 3 balls lit. Christopher and CJ. Hey, boss, says Christopher. I like that. And I think now we are going to a sand castle, so I ain't gotta explain that. Let's go. Let's try to find a sand castle. Jacob E. I still feel like I'm a little under-leveled, maybe. But also, how many heal potions do I have? 86? That seems like enough. For this part, at least. Casey Walton, what's going on? We're going to my favorite portion of the game, says Darlos90. What specifically is your favorite portion? Is it the part where I lose to Warmech? Which might happen. This episode. I do gotta say though, I cannot wear my left contact lens today because my eyes hurt too much. So I thought I would just play this game for as long as I could, and maybe I'll last long enough to get through an entire dungeon, but who knows. Yo, Ice 3 is green-ish? That's too cool. Retro Gamer Guy NC. Green ice. I would definitely put that in my drink. And yeah, I'm just gonna like waste all of my magic charges here, knowing that I'm going to use a house before I get into this dungeon, and I'm just gonna replenish my magic, in other words. Lime's getting smacked around, though. These Ankylos, I know I've mentioned this before, but those Ankylo enemies hit super hard for some reason. They're just total beasts. I never knew you could park there, says CJ. Is there another spot to park? I don't even know. So let's use a house and a cabin, and that looks like enough to replenish all my HP. Again, my eyesight is like extra bad today. And I have a job interview coming up tomorrow, so I don't want to like try to force my contact lens in, knowing that it might like bruise me or hurt. Because I need it to heal by tomorrow. At the bottom of the desert and walk for 6 days. Yeah, I guess I didn't know you could do that. Because that is less efficient than parking closer. Good luck, says Rogue Effect. Thank you so much. These chimeras know the cremate ability, which like doesn't hit all that hard. Or did it? Seems like Ham took a lot of damage. Or should I say hamage? Again, good luck on the interview. Thank you so much, Jacob E. Random question. But am I the only fan of Jimmy Eat World? It's weird that you mentioned that because I was just listening to them. Kira H made me a CD that I was listening to in the car, and there's one song on it that I really like, and it's by Jimmy Eat World. What's up, Rusty Bean? I've had one red Ankylo wipe out my party. I'm sorry, wipe out my white wizard in one hit with a critical, over 300 HP hit. So yeah, they do hit super hard. Yo, more robots! I want to talk to this guy. I was trying to enter this dungeon earlier because there's a bunch of items around here that are just super useful and have amazing effects. But against these vampires, I'm going to use the items that I already have that are super useful and have amazing effects. I'm going to text Molly M real quick to tell her that I'm streaming. By the way, YouTube is telling me that I can now set up memberships, which I think I'm going to do real soon. In fact, Molly M was helping me set them up just a minute ago. Are you the master? Yes. Genie, you're free. I'm gonna give that robot his freedom. Anyway, let's fight some enemies. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use Ice 2 here. Thinking that it might be appropriate. It might deal a lot of damage to these fools. And I will heal staff because I feel like it. KarmaJolt rogue effect, should I call it that? Gabriel A with the whole emoji. Jacob E, that was the song. That was actually the song. If you're listening, whoa. I'm a great singer. Especially when I put a lot of effort into it. There was a scripted battle guarding this treasure chest to keep me from earning that 880 gold. Ooh, look at that, I found the heal helm. And you know what? I might actually want to equip that on somebody. In fact, I'm gonna trade this ribbon for the heal helm so that Ham can have a ribbon. Now what sucks though about that is that Lime will no longer be protected against like every element, but he does have the ice armor and the flame armor, so he will at least be protected against fire and ice. The ribbon, like I explained before, it basically protects you against every element, such as fire, ice, lightning, also time, poison, maybe instant death, but like it also protects you from like status effects and stuff like that. It's just straight up an amazing piece of armor. But Lime can equip the heal helm, which casts heal in battle, and I like it. So I'm probably eventually gonna find 2 more ribbons and then I won't know what to do. Because I'll be like, but I like the heal helm. Oh, look at this, I got the Vorpal. 40 damage, 80% hit. I'm actually gonna go like this and see what happens. 34 damage, 70% hit. That's just worse. That is just straight up worse. Okay, so it's not worth getting, but I just want to at least show you what the Vorpal sword looks like. It might be an axe in this game, now that I think about it, but the Vorpal sword is a reference to a poem called The Jabberwocky. And it's like a very famous poem that doesn't make any sense. I also found the Aegis shield, which nobody can equip because I don't have a knight. But hey, let's fight these dudes. And I know the horses are weak to ice, so let's do that. Okay. But also sometimes they just don't take that much damage. There we go, 172. Badman Ham. Okay, well, it is a sword. Why did I think it was an axe? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just wrong. It makes perfect sense, Karma, says Molly M. I was just talking about you. That's why there are so many hole emojis in the chat if you scroll up. Anyway, Ham got a level up. And I will re-equip this defense sword on Lime. At this point, I can get rid of some things I don't need. Such as, like, that. And the giant sword. How is everybody doing? Isn't the Jabberwocky part of Alice in Wonderland? Like, it might. It might be. Thanks for the whole emojis, my fine party people. Welcome to stream. How was bedtime? How was bedtime with Jack? So yeah, this is the Spiral Tower? Mirage Tower, that's what it's called. It's just it's a literal sand castle out in the middle of the desert. Oh yeah, by the way, I want to show you that I can use the heal helmet to heal everybody in battle, and now I'll have an obnoxious amount of slow healing. Ooh. Or I'll just get whooped and then kill this guy. Alright, never mind. But I like having the heal helmet on my ninja. Well, I guess I don't have to explain much else, because it heals my party members when I use it in combat. And I like to abuse the items that give you free spells. I missed the question about bedtime, but I assume it was directed towards me. It was. Yeah, none of the weapons like Weir, Giant, Dragon, etc. even work like they're supposed to. They're pretty much good for selling. Yeah, I guess I should have sold it. I don't know why I didn't. Monster Strike first. Ooh, this is gonna be obnoxious. Especially because I'm gonna get poisoned a bunch. By a bunch, I mean at most 4 times. Heal. Yes! Heal up, then run. One of my favorite tactics. Okay, maybe it wasn't worth it. Maybe it wasn't worth doing that. Close call. Look at that. 3 of my dudes got poisoned. By catmen, and as we all know, cats have venomous claws. We've been talking about that the last few streams, Rusty. I mean, yeah, we have. Because I love talking about the bugs in this game. Yes, sir, was waiting on this stream. Says yes to SDO main. Good. Right on time then, huh? Thank you for showing up. Hello, Karma, my man, says AA Ron family. No, hello to you, my man. Hey, look, here's a bunch of mummies. Let's burn them. And use the light axe. Maybe I should equip the light axe real quick just to show you what it looks like in combat. I think you're supposed to get 2 of those. I'm pretty sure there are 2 light axes to be found in the game, right, Tiny Cat? The bugs are awesome in this game. Chris West, I'll tell you what you missed. You missed me chunking a bunch of mummies with fire and other spells. That's about it, though. Tank leveled up, agi up, fit up, luck up. What's that guy's damage like? 4468. He hits very hard. Diamond Bar, what's going on? Scott R, how are you? So are you going to find Warmech? Yeah, maybe. Sounds radical. Oh no, guards. What do you think they're guarding? Bunch of items on this floor. Yeah, I figured I'd get like part of the way into this dungeon, find all the items, then get out, go heal, and then come back in. You better skip Warmech if you can. No, I kind of want to find Warmech so I can win that Nintendo Power Contest and get my name in The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Did y'all hear about that? I posted a video on it a couple weeks ago, but apparently the Chris Houlihan room, the infamous Chris Houlihan room in A Link to the Past, was the result of a... This is what I heard. That was the result of a Nintendo Power Contest that was like, if you can find an enemy called Warmech and take a picture of it and send it to Nintendo Power, then your name will be entered into this contest, and the winner will have his name put into an upcoming Nintendo title. So, the legend goes that, the winner of that contest was Chris Houlihan, who had his name put into that secret room in The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. However, since nobody ever on the internet has ever been able to find the actual Chris Houlihan, there are theories circulating that Chris Houlihan is actually a made-up name, and that nobody ever actually won the contest, so Nintendo was like, let's just make up a name and say that somebody named Chris Houlihan won the contest. And it sort of makes sense, because at the time, Nintendo Power was like, let's have this contest when Final Fantasy is, like, absolutely brand new, and the contest will run for, like, 2 months, right? And so, like, none of these kids knew how to find Warmech. It absolutely makes sense that nobody found this rare enemy that only occurs in one very specific location, and there's no information about this enemy anywhere in the game. What's up, King Baboon? I always call it the Hooligan Room. Yeah, I never knew how to find it until recently. Hey, look at this, I found the Thor hammer. That is a very useful weapon that I will give to Ham, because it casts Lit 2 in battle, and now everybody has an item that they can use in battle to cast a spell for free. And I think I might even find another coming up soon. I got a monkey wrench for that theory. CJ, tell me about it. The Sun Sword, huh? That might legitimately be the best weapon for my Red Wizard. So let's look at some numbers. 40 and 72. 43 and 77. That's pretty darn good. Warmech is mentioned in the official strategy guide. Oh, I guess I heard something about that. Right, but I don't know. It's still pretty likely that nobody ever found him. Okay, I'm back. Had to get cake. Understandable. I was just talking about Warmech, my friend Warmech, which was released as a regular Nintendo Power issue. I still posit that even with Nintendo Power, kids playing Final Fantasy back in the day would have had trouble even getting up to that point in this game, you know? So I bet entries were limited to that contest, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. LFZ, what's going on? Cake Master M. That's true. Molly M, why isn't that your real name? First of all, that's a great nickname, yes, thank you. Oh. I know why they call her Cake Master. Alright, let's run from these chimeras. But also heal if I can. Alright, never mind. Sometimes during, you know, when I get a first strike in battle, you know, you get a free chance to run away, but if you have your dudes heal before you run away, then, like, you gain some free HP. Molly, did you bring enough for the rest of the class? Second of all, LFZ, if I did, I would still eat it all myself. Alright, let's try it again. No. Actually, you know what? Let's smash this wyvern. It's wyvern. Actually, I don't know. I just hate when people say wyvern. I actually don't even know if that's correct or incorrect. I just don't like it. I just want to say that it's wyvern. I see we've studied under the same master, Molly. Hey, look, there's another robot. Oh, a blue D! Refrain from making any jokes about the blue D. Actually, this guy might F me up, so let's take it at least semi-seriously, but still use heal staff. Hardly knew him. That's right, Rogue Effect. Chopped. Damn, he's still alive? We were hitting him pretty hard. That's what turned him blue. He's all bruised and stuff. Definitely have a doctor check that out. Scott R? That's exactly the kind of joke that I was talking about. Alright, Jacob E, lay it on me. Hit me with the info. Transporter operation requires a cube, baby. Well, you can do it, put your back into it. And I love that if you have the cube and you step on the teleporter, it starts to play the, like the ta-da kind of fanfare, but then it immediately gets overwritten by another sound effect. Here, you'll hear it again. Great. Anyway, look at this! We're in like a spaceship. Nothing here. And I am about to find some very good treasures in this spaceship. Not a Blue Eyes White D. Did I get a chance to go first? Alright. Actually, I didn't know you could run from these air elementals. Heal Helm, finally! Free healing. Free health care. Happy grilled cheese sandwich day? King Baboon? I didn't know. But yes, happy grilled cheese sandwich day. I had burgers today. Karma is Chris Houlihan? No, see, Chris Houlihan doesn't wear glasses. I do. I wear glasses. It looks like he's from Connecticut. Jacob E., how come I've never heard of him then? Let's lit to these dudes. That Sun Sword is looking smooth. Like WarioWare's moves. Yeah, entering the final dungeon does that same thing with the music getting cut off. You're right. And I love this freaking dungeon. I hate that the remakes just turn it into Stone Castle in the clouds. Out of place space station forever. They do? I definitely got past this part in Final Fantasy Origins on PlayStation. I don't remember that. But yeah, that's a shame. Evil Man, why is he so tiny? I think he's angry because he's so short. He can't reach the peanut butter on the cabinets. Michael J, what's going on? Lime leveled up. Strength, Agi, Int, Luck. No Vit, but that's fine. A single treasure chest? Oh yes, I found the Bane sword. This casts the Bane spell when used in battle, which like has a small chance of instantly killing any target. It targets all enemies and it has a chance of instantly killing any of them. Or all of them. In fact, why don't I try it right now? On these bad men's. These bad mans. He's not like bad like a bad guy, he's just bad at being a man. Damn, okay, he hit me for 100. Maybe he is a bad dude. Dang, okay. Ineffective against all of them. That's not that good. I will heal. Uh-oh, Lime's in trouble. I love the look of the Sun Sword. Yeah, me too. For some reason, I like it. I just like it. Lime took a bit of a beating there. Defense sword, do it. I will fire 3. You know what? I bet I could kill him with magic. Let's try ice. Easy to dodge! Okay, these guys have a lot of HP. What's going on with that? Michael Keaton with allergies. I'm bad man. Okay, now I'm back again. What are you, the Backstreet Boys? I had to tell the charity person that she needed to call me back tomorrow because I'm clearly busy now. Okay, yeah. Take that, charity person. Well, time to drink. Again, I'm having trouble, like, seeing, so that's why I keep going, like... I do that so I can read the screen. And numbers and stuff. Jams, what's going on? Am I winning? I believe so. I found a bunch of cool items. And some gold that I'm probably never going to need. A heal potion. And more gold. At some point, I might even head back out of this dungeon to heal up. And save my game. Easy to dodge. Oh no. Well, I'm gonna run from this battle. After I use the heal helm. The heal spell in battle heals like 12 to 24 HP to all of your party members. Like it rolls a number between 12 and 24 inclusive for each party member, and then they get healed that much. Dang it, Badman. I don't know if these guys are worth dealing with. But they are worth healing with. Or I'll just run. Can you do a face reveal? No, see, the reason I can't do that is, oh, I'm distracted by something right now. You know what? I need to get rid of some armor. I think I'm gonna drop that opal shield. And this dragon armor. Unfortunately, I don't have anyone that can equip the dragon armor or the Aegis shield. This might be a ribbon here. Another heal helm? Actually, that's pretty good. Yeah, tank can have that. Money. Anyway, I'm gonna go lay down. I don't feel too good. Oh no! Well, thanks for showing up. I found a pro ring, huh? I think what that does is it replaces your, oh no, it replaces your gloves. And it gives you, like, protection against instant death. But then what does the pro cape do? I don't know. I don't remember. Well, it's fine. It'll be fine. I've been waiting 13 years to find out what Karma's face looks like. Prepare to be disappointed. It looks exactly like the back of my head. Alright, take it easy, Jacob E. You feel better. Oh, my neck. My back. I'm new in town. Ugh. No, it was Dawn of Souls that I played. The GBA one, huh? Yeah, my friend Big Daddy Foley gave me that. I might be back if I feel better. And if I'm streaming for very long. I can switch to my phone. Yeah, you do you, my man. But thanks for showing up and dropping a like. Okay, so I feel like I've made a bunch of progress, and if I die in this dungeon, which is very easy to do, then I'll have to do all of that stuff over again. So I'm gonna head out real quick, actually. So I can save my game. Nat can hear the stream but can't see it, but he keeps quietly chuckling to himself. Oh, good. That's my favorite kind of viewer, is the ones that aren't watching but are listening. Because they don't ask me to do a face reveal. Which I'm very uncomfortable with, clearly. I like the idea of doing a face reveal, though. I did it, actually, in one of my recent shorts. I took my glasses off for comedic effect. Ham leveled up. That was a good one, too. Got strength and vit, and a bunch of other stats that aren't broken. Yes, rest and hydrate. Those are the two moves. Those are the two moves that I would have if I were a Pokemon. Do a door reveal? Says Demo Knight. Like what? It's like the Monty Hall problem? Like a Price is Right kind of scenario? I'll cast a real spell. And then use the Thor hammer. And the Mage staff. And the Light Axe. Oh, I meant to see what the light axe looks like when it's equipped. I'm pretty sure a ninja can use it, because ninjas can generally use every weapon except for like 3. Face reveal might be a funny short. It might be. Okay, so real quick, let's trade the light axe for the flame sword. What are the numbers on this thing? 4182, 3962, like way worse. Okay, I just want to see what it looks like in combat. No, I mean I want to know what your door looks like, its height and length and its handle. That's a pretty personal thing for me. Sure, I guess I could do a door reveal, but I have so many doors. Bop bop! Yeah, okay, that's what the light axe looks like. It's actually very dark. It's like a dark colored axe, ironically. It's like a dark kind of purpley color. Karma with no beanie is too powerful. The beanie allows us to look directly at it. Yeah, otherwise you have to see me in the reflection of your shield. I hate to repeat myself, but this is important. Who is the 2014 NBA MVP? If it's not LeBron, it might have been like Kevin Durant. But I don't know. Molly M, why are you asking? That is a suspiciously sports-related question that you're asking me there. Kinda makes me worried that somebody might be holding a gun up to you right now and demanding some strange answers. Right now, Karma's equipment keeps him below 1% of his real power. Yeah, but also, I'm wearing shorts, which are comfy and easy to wear. Still here on the phone. Jacob E? I'm glad. Oh, I meant to give that light axe back to my friend Ham. That's okay, let's use Fire 3. Nothing, it's fine, everything is fine. Okay. Have me blink twice if you're in danger. Oh. Did anyone try to convince you to make a design for KarmaJolt's shirt that we can buy lots of? Kevin Durant, Molly. Yo, wait, I actually got it. I had the answer. No one convinced me, but I feel like you're about to. Yeah. Some people were asking me about shirts, about merch. I can't tell if he's blinking. It's hard to tell, yeah. It's probably like a reflection off of the glasses. Alright, so now that I've gotten a bunch of treasures, I'm gonna save my game twice, as a matter of fact. This guy still doesn't have a level 7 magic charge, and I don't have level 8 magic. What's on my shirt? Asks Diamond Bar. I got this from the Yeti, like I do with a lot of my shirts, but this is a Metroid-related shirt. It's got Ridley and Samus on it. If you're a big Metroid fan, or even just a medium Metroid fan, you'd recognize them. But yeah, if you never played Metroid, do yourself a favor. It's actually a really good series.
Monsters strike first.
Okay, Catman. Catman and Badman should team up to make the two most powerful mans in the game. They should combine to make Man-Man or Bad Cat. I recently got a shirt-making device. Well, a putting designs on shirts device, so the answer is yes, 1,000 times yes, Chris West. Hey! Yeah, if we put a KarmaJolt logo on a shirt, or maybe just like a stairs with the circle and a line through it, being like no stairs allowed. That's my other idea for a shirt. Next time I'm not moving from my chair. Oh no, what happened? That's a dope shirt. Scott R, yeah, I get a lot of my shirts from The Yeti. Y-E-T-E-E, as in like T-shirt, you know? But they usually sponsor like Awesome Games Done Quick, or Summer Games Done Quick, or anything related to Games Done Quick. Which are, you know, charity speedrunning marathons that raise money for stuff like Doctors Without Borders or Prevent Cancer Foundation. Anyway, the Yeti usually sponsors them and has these deals that are like, oh, if you buy, you know, any of these shirts during the Games Done Quick marathon, then, you know, part or all of the profits, I don't remember, goes towards the charity. So yeah, it's a good organization and they make dope t-shirts. Really, it's really that all that needs to be said about them. But also they followed me on TikTok and I was like, oh, that feels good. Chris West, you're a homie. But also, like, if you're gonna do that, I might as well make it a good shirt. A KarmaJolt logo shirt, a no stairs shirt, and a I only watch for Molly M shirt. Oh my god. I would wear that myself. Shit. That's I will buy one of those shirts, actually. I want KarmaJolt Cola shirts. That would be a clever idea if I can not get sued for it. I could probably pull that off, right? I could also have a shirt that says, like, you know, X-Time Tag Team Livestream Champion. With me and Megaharv on it. Ahem, Tiny Cat shirt. But actually it's for cats. And he could wear it. I should have like a tiny cat emoji or logo. What's up, Bap2 and the Black Belt Barber and Meowgical Gamer? Ooh, a bunch of people showed up all at once. Or maybe you've been here the whole time and I've been very distracted. Okay. You made me laugh too hard, I think. Robert T, what's up? I'm about to fight a Blue D. Blue D pie. Sorry. That guy sucks. I'm gonna fast tank and have him punch this thing a bunch. 9 hits. 7 hits, 541. Beast. And tiny shirts for cats, says Sean R. Heck yeah. Sean R has been on enough of my videos that I could make a shirt out of his face or logo. Sean actually has a logo and it's pretty cool. I think I might have showed it to you earlier. On a video like a long time ago. Oh my god, a shirt with KarmaJolt shirts. What's up, Dendy? Swiggity swooty, Karma coming for that Blue D. Oh god. Alright, that was pretty good. I'll give it up for that. A shirt of all KarmaJolt shades. Nat 20? That's also a good idea. Evan P, what's going on? No, anything but the Blue D. Because we all know what D is. The D stands for donut. You know that, right? How much is left in the game? Actually, 2 dungeons, if you include this one. But I think I'm gonna go hunting for Warmech. I don't know if I will survive the Warmech battle. I'm not sure if the Nagas or the Medusa enemies are considered undead. Maybe I should try using the light axe on them to see if it works. I thought there was one or two of those enemies that might be considered undead. I love KarmaJolt's shades, but in like menu format with a select one. Oh. Wait, there's an enemy in this game that's just bad man? Yeah. Nat 20. Guess what kind of man he is. I'll tell you one thing about him. He wasn't the 2014 NBA MVP. Because that was Kevin Durant. I got the Opal Gauntlet. I don't think anyone can equip that. I'm just gonna dump it. Also, I'm not going to check. I'm not gonna double check. Somewhere around here, I will find the ninja's ultimate weapon. I guess bad. Excellent guess. Using your context clues. Well, you know, Molly M, there is a shirt designing game on Jackbox. I know that, Sean Robinson. I'm weirdly terrible at it. Are you, though? I don't remember you being bad at that game. I mean, obviously you're not as good as Gerp-Goo, the legendary Gerp-Goo. Ham leveled up. That was not a good level up. 2 stats? Well, I guess got some HP or something. Alright, whatever, it's fine. I'm weirdly good at it, says Sean Robinson. Okay, let's fight these guys. I want to find out if they are damaged by the light axe. I could have sworn I was supposed to find another light axe somewhere. Okay, they're not. It is ineffective. Thanks, by the way, I was doing a crossword puzzle. Okay. So you weren't in danger. Unless it's a really interesting crossword puzzle that you should tell me about. There's like a new format for crossword puzzles. And another ribbon. Ooh. Okay. You know what actually might be worth doing here? Is equipping this ribbon, because it's like the best item in the game. I'm gonna trade the heal helmet for the ribbon and have a ribbon equipped on Lime. That looks okay. And then I'm gonna trade the heal staff from Ham to Ham. No, to Lime. So that Lime can still heal in battle with the heal staff, but be equipped with a ribbon for his armor, because it protects from so much stuff. And if I'm gonna go hunting for Warmech, I might need it. Gerp-Goo Volcano. Does asking a streamer for a crossword answer constitute looking it up online? Sort of, yeah. According to me, who is online. Okay, use heal helm. Didn't get the chance. Molly, if you don't learn those secrets, none of us will know them. I have so much fun on your streams, and especially in your chats, but I kind of want to watch Secrets of Great British Castles. I played that one. Except in America, it was called Secret of Mana. Ooh, I got a black shirt and a can't hold anymore. I guess I'm gonna drop the flame armor and the ice shield, huh? Because these are for sure worth getting. Yeah, I got the white shirt. Okay. I guess Tank can have, like, all of those. But I'm actually gonna trade this mage staff to Ham in that case, because the black shirt, when used in battle, casts Ice 2. The white shirt cast Invis 2, which gives every one of your party members the Invis buff, meaning they gain 40% evasion, and it's cumulative. It's a very good item. I don't know if I want tank to have it, but like, nobody else has any room, you know? But at this point, everyone has an item that can cast like a damaging magic in battle. Which is great. What do the British call Mario? CJ? Heard a lot of things. They call him Red Luigi. Yes. More healing. Human Yoshi. I like that. The Stinger did nothing. Oh, these Manticores don't have a lot of HP. I say, as my red wizard fails to kill one. Alright, I actually didn't need to heal much there. I wish I own a 90-million-year-old intact fossil. And the first thing I did when I got it was lick it. What are we talking about? But do they tell how the great British castles taste? That's important to me. And all of us. Because I know that all of us here are scholars. So we just have this thirst for knowledge, or should I say hunger. In the treasure box you found adamant. Adam Ant. The legendary metal. Named Adam. Adam Durant, brother of the 2014 NBA MVP. What's Ice 2? Oh, they're gonna slow me? Dang it. It's weird that when the slow spell is cast on you and it's successful, it says Lost Intelligence. Because actually what the slow spell does is it reduces your hit percentage so that you hit fewer times in battle. But I guess it also makes you dumb. It makes you dumb enough that you forget to hit them extra times. I will use Mage Staff. Oh my gosh, my neck. When you visit, you can smell it if you want. Yeah, Molly has a dinosaur fang. Isn't that weird? Molly, are you my sister? Says Aleph Z. When we all moved, she sprinted into the house and licked the door to the room she wanted to claim it. Licking rocks is a legit thing. Yeah, especially if you're a Goron. We all had a taste. When I moved into my first apartment in New Orleans, Louisiana, I specifically ran into every room naked so that I could say I've been naked in every room in the house. That was before all my roommates moved in. And maybe once after. Anyway, tank leveled up. 420 points for HP. Blaze up, baby. Strength, int, vit, luck. Archaeologists lick to make sure they are really fossils. Okay, so there's like a teleporter to the south, but I wanted to loot all the treasures first. That's French for treasures. Do it after to establish dominance. No, I established my dominance in other ways. Yo, wait, I can just straight up run into an eye here? I didn't know that. Is he undead? Let's find out. Ineffective. Also ineffective. Okay, he tried to glance at me, but I wasn't looking. I didn't know you could run into this guy. I thought the only way to find him was in the ice cave. Because he's like the boss that guards the floater. Remember that? I found House, one of my favorite shows, and a silver helmet that's so worthless. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. It's not happening, though. Anyway. It's the other eye, that's why there's two. Oh, yeah. Yeah, everyone said that game was awful. Metroid Other Eye. Almost as awful as that joke. Alright, let's use a bunch of magic items, because I can. Matter of fact, why don't I use the white t-shirt? The plain white tees. They were a band that did something a while back. I don't know how effective magic is going to be against these rock types. Rock resists fire, is what it looks like. Takes neutral from ice, probably, and electric. What's up, Matthew S? Hey there, Delilah, lick this fossil. Yeah, was that them? Anyway, yes, the white t-shirt makes everything easy to dodge. Okay, it seems like they resist fire and lightning. And also lightning. Scripted in Ice Cave, random in later dungeons. Yeah, I didn't know that, CJ. I don't remember ever running into that guy again. Anyway, let's use the black shirt. And let's try the, you know what? Let's try the Bane sword. It might actually get somebody. Well, it won't get that guy, because he already did. Nope. Alright. I kind of made the Bane sword out to be like a good item, but it's not amazing. It's just, it's fun and silly. And occasionally useful. As a matter of fact, it has like a very, very minuscule chance of instantly killing the final boss, but like, it's like a 1 in 2,000 chance, you know? Tool-assisted speedruns will use it. Talking about the Bane sword, which Ham has in his inventory. Wine must age for 65 million years to be good. I didn't know that, Nat 20. Alright, next time I'll shell out like 25 bucks for a bottle. Instead of getting the cheap stuff. When you become a master wine taster, says Chris West, you get the opportunity to lick fossils for a living. That's what I should have majored in college then, I guess. Fossil licking. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's go up the stairs. But also, look at this! Let's look out the window. It's clearly a window because it says, from this window, one can see the entire world. The four forces are flowing together into the center of the four altars, into the Temple of Fiends. That was like the first dungeon. Uh-oh, this robot is gonna fight me? Well, I will heal myself. A little. I thought I'd just be able to talk to him. The robot NPCs don't actually fight you. I just happened to get into a battle with a robot-looking thing on the tile, like directly in front of this friendly robot NPC. Fingers crossed for Warmech. Yeah, I might get bopped. I might get bopped, especially because Brian Bates, that little bridge where you find Warmech, that place is loaded with sorcerers who have a chance of instantly killing you when they attack you. So just like trying to find Warmech is really tough. You can look out over the world from this window. You can look down on the world from this window. Let's go this way. I believe there's a katana in one of these treasure rooms around here. And that is the best weapon for a ninja. Don't you stinger me. Robot is not mean, he's nice. I know. Oh, cool, computers. Tiamat is the fiend of wind. Oh. I didn't realize that there was like that computer was open to Tiamat's Wikipedia page, clearly. I forgot about that. Is Tiamat in this dungeon? Yes, KJY. And that, again, is Spanish for Aunt Matt. Let's use a hard-hitting spell here. Cremate does extra damage to tank because he's not wearing a ribbon. Okay, these guys don't have too much HP, but they're also strong against fire, is what it seems. Alright, not so bad. Let's heal up. Or at least attempt the heal. Never mind. Sorcerers. I binged this game over the weekend and party wiped in the castle for ordeals from them. Oh no. I've had the dang "That's True" thing from the NES Golf series with Kira H stuck in my head for 3 weeks. Yeah, the music in that game is fantastic. Also. Oh. Tiamat is the Fiend of Wind. They were all on the same Wikipedia page. Okay. OMG, I forgot to write down all of those t-shirt ideas. Well, we could just rewatch this stream to remember them all, you know? I say it's true at work all the time, and no one knows what the heck I'm talking about. That's true. Time to heal Ham. And punch this lion dog. Giraffe. Chimera is a combination between a lion, a dog, and a giraffe. Just like that C.S. Lewis novel. The lion? Alright, alright. I don't know if to explain the joke, it's not that good. I'm gonna start running a little more, I think. I mean, generally I'm gonna start jogging more often once I get these running shoes that I ordered online. But also I'm gonna run from battles. Perhaps in real life as well. Oh yeah, more gold that I won't use. Soft. Yeah, look at that, I found a katana. That is the best weapon that a ninja can equip. So let's see what it does. Defense Sword gives me 41 damage, 84 hit percentage. This gives 44 damage, 84 hit percentage. So like, not a huge boost, because the Defense Sword was already pretty good. But this tiny little thing is like a knife in combat. Wait till you see it. Heal! And again, the katana was supposed to have, like, the best critical hit chance out of any weapon in the game, and therefore the thief/ninja was supposed to be, like, you know, it was supposed to at least have that advantage over other characters. But again, critical hit is bugged, and pretty much every character gets, you know, roughly the same critical hit chance once you make it to the end game. Bop, bop. 6 hits, damn. But yeah, look how tiny that katana is. It just looks like a regular knife. Ham leveled up. Strength, int. Anyone ever hear that song? Hear that song, "Imaginary Places" from Bus Driver? No, I don't know that one. Or Retro Gamer Guy NC. Where am I supposed to go? I think I'm just looking for treasures here. Yeah, I found them. More money. More problems. And a boss battle. Oh no, this one might not be scripted. Bane Sword, let's try it. I just want this to work at least once. Also, the cord on my joystick is very tangled right now, so I'm gonna unloop it a little. Poison smoke terminated. Take that, Manticore number 3. Get whooped. Alright, what's in here? Another katana. A pro ring. A Nintendo Pro ring. Alright, bye Molly M. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate you. Dropping a like and everything. Yeah, have fun learning about cassholes. Bane sword, let's do it again. I should heal, maybe. You can use the Pro Ring to play Ring Fit Adventure. That must be it. Yes, Poison Smoke terminated. Take that. And now, I will heal. Matter of fact, I'll even have Tank use a healing item. This battle, I'm not in too much danger of, like, getting hurt by this one Manticore. You know, especially since there's only one left. So this is actually a pretty good opportunity to spam heal staff. While I basically do nothing else and just get everyone's HP up. It takes some time, but... Alright, well, I killed him. Random encounters in front of chests are confusing. Yeah, sometimes they have it and I assume, oh, that's like a scripted battle, but it's not. More treasures? Mo money, mo problems. Alright, so... At this point, I don't know what to drop. I'm probably going to drop that, because those can be purchased. It's a pro cape. God damn it, I don't know what that one is. I don't know what that armor is. More healing. Gotta go to the store. Alright, take it easy, Diamond Bar. She's been a homie for a while. Glad you can make it, Diamond. Save some fossils for us to lick together when I visit. Good one, Sean. Can we get a Molly M. Hole emoji shirt, lol? I mean, she'll be the one making the shirts, I guess. But yeah, I bet she'd be down for that. I'm excited. What's up, Jacob Knotts? We were just talking about t-shirts. Alright, everyone in the chat, if you want, tell me about your favorite t-shirt. Even if it's one that you no longer own. That's probably worthless, but I want to find out what it is. What can I drop? You know what? I'll just drop these gloves. They give me 1 defense. Oh, it's a cloth armor. Okay, I got trolled. That's okay. I can buy the gloves in Provoca for like 60 bucks. Do you get the 3rd ribbon? Asks CJ. I think so. Yeah, I have 3 ribbons. Are there only 3? I don't remember. Heal helmet. You just kind of hold the helmet up in the air. And it has like healing lasers that come out of the jewel from the front of the helmet. I got a couple of Los Polos Hermanos t-shirts. And a Bluth Banana t-shirt. Yo, I used to have a Bluth Banana t-shirt. It's like light blue and it has Mr. Banana Grabber on it. Where is the portal that takes me to the next floor? I already forgot. I had a t-shirt with a nightstand on it. It said, "One night stand." The principal in my high school laughed his butt off when he saw it. That sounds like a joke from Avenue Q. I have one of Dart from Legend of Dragoon in silhouette and his basic colors. Aleph Z. That sounds pretty cool. Game Theory 10th anniversary. Alright. Dreamcast t-shirt. Doesn't really fit me anymore. Replenish me hat. Yeah, that's what it's called, Jacob Nuts. Where was the teleporter? I actually think it's to the west. Over here, maybe? Had an old ass Cheeto shirt. Casey Walton, that sounds cool too. Oh yeah. I forgot about this area. I don't really remember where to go, but you just kind of wander a bit until you find a whiz vamp. This is just kind of like a big repeating area where like everything looks identical and you're supposed to find the other teleporter to get out of here. And like if I remember correctly, it's just like up and to the right, but like mostly to the right. My favorite shirt was a Twiz-Tid shirt. Were those like the Insane Clown Posse guys? CJ? Why are the upgraded characters so ugly? Jacob Noss, what are you talking about? They look very cool. And handsome. I used to have a t-shirt that just had like the Castlevania logo. Like, you know when you start up Castlevania on the NES, it has the Castlevania logo and it says press start. It was just that title screen. Man-Cat? They did combine! The Bad Man and the Catman combined to make Man-Cat! I didn't know that. That's sort of cool, in my opinion. I will fire 3 them. But I have room for any KarmaJolt cells. Yeah. I'm actually kind of excited to design some t-shirts. Black Wizard is a little weird. Yeah. He's got like little, like metal thingies on his shoulders. It's fashionable. Okay, fire does nothing to these people. These people cats, excuse me. Oh, they know fire too as well. I don't like that. Good thing Tank is tanking the fire damage. So we have some higher-ups coming tomorrow to work. I'm thinking about playing the Star Wars Imperial March as they walk around. I don't know these people, so use your own judgment. But that's sort of funny. Heal. Similar to ICP, yeah. I kind of remember them. Who would win, Werewolf versus Man-Cat? Probably Man-Cat, because damn, they keep using fire too. Okay, it finally hit Tank. Like, I don't know how Tank didn't die from all that fire too, but he seemed to get like really low damage rolls, and that was super lucky. Well, a tank wouldn't be that affected from a little ember. Well, apparently, from what I understand, like, that's how you take out a tank, is throw like a Molotov at it. Because, like, what are they gonna do? Someone has to get out and use a fire extinguisher. If I get any looks, fake force choke. Yeah, that Man-Cat. Oh, my neck. That Man-Cat. That could have been a huge problem, but for some reason, I don't know why Tank was taking such little damage from fire there. so that was lucky. I'm down to single-digit pure potions. Retro gamer, love it. I accept no responsibility for your fire. Okay. Did you see how I got more efficient at the menuing as I went on? Hey, look at this. I think I found it. Warmech, first battle. No? Nachos? That's fine. This is the bridge where you can find Warmech, and I'm actually considering like saving a state here because I could get whooped. I'm also considering maybe fighting Tiamat and finishing the dungeon first, then coming back. What's up, Xader 1408? Ooh, my legs now. Oh, it's not just my neck and my back, but also it's my legs. CJ? I think we've all been there. Oh my gosh, poison. Hi all, I'm back from dinner. What'd you have? What's your thoughts on charges in FF1 instead of MP? I think it works fine. I guess I never loved it or hated it either way, but I thought like, oh, that you know, makes Final Fantasy 1 different from other games. Not really all that different from Dungeons and Dragons, though. Okay. So, Slime. I don't want to fight him. Slime Lime. Close call. I'm not comfortable with Ham's HP, but like a lot of that has to do with the fact that his max HP is very low anyway, so. I am the big wig at my work, but I make fun of myself constantly. Oh boy. Okay, so these are the sorcerers that I was talking about. They have a chance to instantly kill you when they hit you. So it's best to take them out quickly. And I also don't think you can run away from them. I think you cannot run away from them. So, good thing I'm very good at killing them. But yeah, if those guys ambush you, like, that's stressful. That's like that's real dangerous. Damn, Karma, you falling apart, bud. Yeah, I just haven't been sleeping well lately. Maybe I should just do some yoga or something. I hear that's good for you. The mud golem can poison me? Give me a break. I'm running out of pure potions. I also don't know what the chances of running into Warmech are. I think they're pretty darn low. I think the charges adds a lot of tension, says Darlos90, since it really makes the higher level spells a limited resource. Yeah. And I still don't use them often enough. A slime draws near. You're right. They're trying to be Dragon Warrior. Dragon Warrior mech. Okay, well this is nice. Because it gives me a chance to heal up before I just run. Like a free way to heal, basically. Yeah, again, when I sneak up on some enemies, when I get the first strike, I'll have everyone with healing items use them and then have Ham run, so what usually ends up happening is, you know, oh shit. Oh, right, and they also have the trance ability, which will paralyze me. Alright, so Lime instantly died by getting hit by a sorcerer. Can I run from them? I better fucking hope. Yeah, I might straight up die here. Yeah, I forgot that can also paralyze your whole party with the trance spell. That's really bad. Alright, take it easy, Jacob Nuts. I'm probably gonna get wiped here. Oh, that's even worse. Yeah, this is most likely GG. That's so many sorcerers. I know. Well. Come on, tank. Drag us out of here. I got really lucky there. Well, I can revive my guys. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Why don't we just finish this dungeon and then come back later to try to find Warmech? Because after that battle, I'm gonna be using, like, all of my resources. Somehow lived. I somehow lived. That was a really scary battle. Alright, let's use up all of my potions and then go fight Aunt Matt. Had my finger over the F key. The greatest escape, yeah. Press escape, everybody. No, press 4. Might as well top us off. Yeah, you bet I'm healing that 4 HP. Okay, well... Not Warmech. Can't run. I haven't seen that in a while. There are certain enemies that you can't run from, and I guess you can run from the sorcerer, so I was incorrect about that. Jesus, dude. Oh, come on. Shit! That was garbage. I cannot believe that just happened. I took one step, got into a battle against a group of sorcerers. A guy who likes music and video games. I know. I know. And I don't think I can revive Lime now, can I? I don't know if I have any charges left. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm wrong about that. There's hope. And, like, of course Lime was instantly killed. Of course, of course, of course. I can believe it a little, says Sean Robinson. Ugh. Okay, well that's definitely GG, because I have no way to revive anyone now. That was just bad luck. I mean... Okay. That's super discouraging. Alright, let's get back in there. Yeah. Yeah, that definitely wasn't fun. Ryan Kelly, appreciate the F. Come on, man. Sorcerers are the stupidest enemies in the game, says Doc Sigma. Nothing protects against their death. Yeah, apparently nothing protects against their paralysis either, because the ribbon didn't do anything. How far did that set you back? Oh, I don't know. I don't know, KJY. I'm not really good at judging time, but, you know, it was the entire dungeon, so... That was so wrong, KCW. Yeah, sometimes the game is just like, well, you died, there was absolutely nothing you could have done about it. Because you saw, I didn't get a single turn that battle. None of my characters got to do anything that battle, I don't think. Anyway, I'm gonna try to speed through this dungeon again and find, like, the katana and the ribbon, and that was, like, pretty much all I needed. No, I needed, like, the black and the white t-shirt as well. Damn it, yeah, okay, that set me back a long time. That's what makes this game great still, kinda. I was right at the boss of the dungeon, too. And it was like, nope, you're gonna run into 6 sorcerers. So, oh, right. Requires a cube. Okay, was there anything in this room that I needed? I actually don't remember. Well, let's do the whole dungeon over again. Yeah, that was brutal, dude. That's also why those enemies are so tough, is because they happen right at the end of the dungeon. And, like, after you've just spent an hour and a half, like, rolling through this place, getting all the treasures, you're ambushed by a group of 6 sorcerers who instantly kill you, and you have 0 chance of... I didn't even get a turn. I didn't get to do anything in that battle. Okay, yeah, wait, I got all of these treasures at least. Okay. I did save part of the way through the dungeon. I saved after I got the treasures on this floor, anyway. CJ, yeah, I guess I don't have to do, like, the entire dungeon over again. But still, that was, like, a lot of time that I lost. And progress. Oh yeah, I forgot F. Thanks for the Fs. Because yeah, F those guys. Alright. Let's just try to beat the dungeon then. Where is the teleporter on this floor? How do I get upstairs? Ugh, I have to climb more stairs again? It's not that way. Does this bring me down? No. No one knows what it's like to be the bad man. Who does that song? Is that Eric Clapton? Behind Blue Eyes. Solid reference. Ooh, someone else gets the reference too. A guy who likes music and video games. Okay, I don't need this opal armor. In fact, might as well drop these now. The Who. So you got it right when you said who sang that song. Nailed it. Heal. Kids will say it was Fred Durst. Yo, I had that album in like 8th grade. The chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water. Limp Bizkit did a cover of it. Yeah, it wasn't even that bad. Whoa, the stinger finally poisoned me. It usually does nothing. Roger Daughtry. Who is that? I'm listening to the Limp Bizkit cover, RN. Ham, you keep leveling. Ugh. Still a little mad about getting instantly killed by a group of sorcerers. How are you? Alright, here's the ribbon. Okay, so that's a good find. Gonna do that. Bring it back to like what it was before. So my ninja has a ribbon, that's cool. Well, you better not blink. Time to put a lid on this one. I don't know. There's nothing cornier than eye-related puns. And with that, I risk my case. Look, I got nothing to talk about now. Because of the thing that happened earlier that was very unfair. Do you remember that? Don't forget about that stupid cloth armor. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get that. Dang it! I got petrified. I can do something about that, though. I have 29 soft potions. I don't need that much. Of course, I didn't think I needed that many pure potions, and then I almost ran out. Black shirt, white tee. I don't care because my wallet's fat. You know the song. It's by ZZ Top, I think. When it comes to puns, I could only be your pupil. Chris West, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. That was good. Good one. Oh wait, I need to find the Bane sword. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna go find every treasure chest because I don't remember where stuff was or was not. Also, like, what do I have? Do I have Sun and Defense equipped? Okay. Yeah, I need Bane sword, katana, adamant. My shirt is black, my mage is blue. I'll be goddamned if the orbs ain't too. Good rhymes. Oh. Suddenly this is like doing something. The stinger. How does he sting all of us at once? He just helicopters his tail around. I can't get past the start of the game on the NES Classic Edition. What are you talking about? This game? Why is that? What is that? A guy who likes music and video games. Just like a hippo, only painful, not disgusting. What are we talking about, Chris West? I don't know what to do. A guy who likes music and video games? Maybe you should watch my playthrough from the start. What's your party? Hey, I found Adam, the ant. Oh, the stingers. Are hippos poisonous? Time to shut him down. Good. Good, I didn't instantly die from that. Different every time. Oh, you keep starting over? Alright, Katana is in this room, is it not? Nope. I was very wrong. No, they spin their tails around and spray poop everywhere to mark their territory. I didn't know that about hippos, Chris West. Try 4 fighters. It's honestly not a bad party. It's a very strong party. Try 8 fighters. Just like use more characters than you're supposed to. They won't expect you to do that. I think the best party, in my opinion, is Fighter, Fighter, Red Mage, Red Mage. That's probably the best party in the game. House? Silver Helm. Where is Katana? Did I check all the rooms? I think I did. Yeah, that's where you come from. 8 fighters is a pro gamer move. Ham can't run. Tank close call. Why can't Ham run? Why is Ham so bad at running? I'm looking at his luck stat. It's 21. This guy's got 36. I know the luck stat is like still mostly broken. Ooh, we looked out the window. I don't know if you have to do that. I mean, I bet you don't, but I wanted to. Our Hydra. I'll fight him. Let's use Lit 3. Remember when my party got killed? Remember that? That was a fun time. I'm out of things to say. And I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I'm just trying to get through this dungeon now. But also, I want the treasures. My gosh. Alright, let's kill these dudes. I don't have a level 8 charge yet, so I can't use something like Nuke. Let's try this. Okay, I have the Bane Sword already. I kind of forgot that I did that. Yeah, these Fire 2s can really add up. At least on Tank, because he doesn't have a ribbon equipped. Okay, well it got one. It got both the Medusas. Actually, that's not so bad. All right, these man cats can be brutal. I don't like that. Let's hit him with the. Ice too. Like they don't seem to take too much damage from magic. So maybe it's not worth it to do something like that. Yeah, tank took a beating there. Oh, I'm also having like a real hard time reading now because my eyes are just super tired. Again, I'm not wearing my left contact lens because I was having a ton of problems today with my eyes. Man, this guy can drink. A lot of potions. Am I missing something? I feel like I missed something. Oh, I wanted to do this. Now that, Tank has the black t-shirt. I don't know if it's a t-shirt. It's probably just a robe. I got a pro cape. That's the cloth. I don't need it. Alright, I actually didn't need anything in here. I just realized if Tank was named Eggs, he would have green eggs and ham. You're right. Chance to strike first. I will heal. Dang it. Didn't heal. Oh wait, that didn't kill him. Okay. Everyone was pretty close to full anyway, so I don't know how necessary it was to heal everyone. Okay, yeah, we're all healed up here. Which will make it even more discouraging when I get killed by a group of sorcerers. The cinematic when looking out that window in the remakes was pretty cool. I bet they wanted to do something. I bet they wanted to do something like that in the original. Yeah, maybe you're right. I kind of forgot about that. Alright, so there's nothing to the south, right? That was just a bunch of monitors. Damn it, Ham. Why is Ham so bad at running? Matthew S. Oh, I didn't kill that guy? Mun. Soft. There we go, there's the katana. Do I need anything else, or can I just go straight to the boss? Him has small legs. Yeah, I mean, they're Nintendo characters. Which Ham? Okay, let's try this again. Oh, that's why he's bad at running, you mean. I see, I see, I see. light these dudes up. Is Tiamat hard? Is the boss of this place hard? I don't remember. Kinda don't remember what his attack pattern is either. You ever read 8-Bit Theater? I like swords. Yeah, I remember them. This sentry is still alive? They should pay him more. Oh, I'm not doing much damage to him, like, at all. He's not hard, he's crunchy. Good one. Good joke. Level up for Lime. Alright. Strength up, agi up, luck up. Alright, we're fine. Well, look, it's just one guy. Let's kill him. And heal. I'm using those heal items too much. That guy's not using them enough, though. Damn, he got bopped. Okay. Let's run. Oh my gosh, just sprint. No, no battles. Air? That's fine. I can handle air. A single air molecule. Chop. Punch the air. So far, so good. Now, that place where I died last time, was that a scripted battle? Because it looked like I was in a battle, I escaped the battle, I took one step and got into another battle. Or is that just a thing that happens around here? Is that what they meant by breaking wind? Yes. Good fart joke. Alright, Ham is low on HP. I'm not quite comfortable with that. Ugh. Yes, let's have some Oxy Ale. I think it's supposed to be called Oxy Hail, but they didn't have enough space for that. No, they definitely did. Well, never mind. It's just Oxy Ale. Hey, look, back here again. Can I run from these guys? I don't even know. I keep saying that there is like, oh, some enemies you can't run from, and I'm always wrong about that. So maybe you can run from like any enemy, and I'm just chance to strike first. Yeah, buddy. That was lucky. Oh, everyone's at full except for Lime? Alright. Okay, well that wasn't necessary then. Close call. Damn it, nachos. Ugh! I got poisoned. Too many nachos. Alright. Yeah, that battle would have been intimidating if I didn't get a strike first, but I got chance to strike first, so that was lucky. Jeez, the encounter rate is very high around here, and I guess I didn't realize that. I like your shorts a lot, says Dr. Clone. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate when people watch my shorts and then they come see my streams. But hey, look, it's time to fight Tiamat. Is everybody healed up? No, Tank could use some more HP. That looks like it. Oh, my eyes are so... perfect and fine and in good condition. Let's go. Alright. Lightning erupts from the Fiend's Ball.
So, you have come this far. I, Tiamat, the Fiend of the Wind, will now put an end to your adventure.
This dude had like 400 years to think of a cool line, and like, that was it? That was all he could think of? At least he had the voice down. Alright, so I think what I want to do first is cast a lit and invis my party and like generally buff myself. So let's fast tank, use invis, guard against lightning. I don't know if that's necessary, but I did it. And this is always useful, the invisible. Easy to dodge. Okay, thunder, first thing, so maybe it was necessary to use that A-lit. Alright, that was a pretty good call. But now, I think I'm just gonna, like, hurt him a bunch. I might even cast another Inv, too, to make it, like, really easy to dodge, physical attacks. Still did 3 hits. But, like, you know, normally he does, like, 6, so that's fine. I built a PC today, says Dr. Clone. That's why they call you the doctor. For a second, I thought you were talking about clothing for some reason. Wait, what are we talking about? I don't know, let's cure 3 lime. And lit 3 Tiamat. He might be strong against lightning. Alright, that cured about 100. 10 hits, 217, damn. 5 hits, 141. That was pretty good. I'm gonna have my red mage generally, like, do support stuff here. Let's try fire 3. 11 hits, holy cow. Clothing equals shorts. Oh, I see what you're saying, I see what you're saying. 6 hits. This guy's still alive, huh? The audacity. Tank took a hit there. Let's cure him. Look at my red mage being a mage. Doing mage things this battle. Ice him, baby. Four hits, 4 damage? Alright. That's what they call him, the ninja. Well, we did it. Without dying, even. Hey, look at that. Got a bunch of experience. Ham leveled up. Agi int. Nothing here. And oh, baby, we have revived the power of the orbs. So, I am gonna sleep in a house and a cabin. Like it's the weekend or something. And oh man, I am very tired, so I'm gonna call it a stream. I'm gonna end the stream here and say thank you so much, everybody, for watching this episode of Final Fantasy on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Until next time, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great, and I'm glad I could recover from dying to those sorcerers. Take it easy, everybody, like William Andrews. Really appreciate y'all showing up, and I hope to see you soon.